aphroditerosestarfire, and this is my boyfriend, Dimitri. And if you have been following my channel for a while, you know it has been my dream to get an RV to live in and travel the world. My journey started in 2018 when I posted to YouTube my intentions to manifest an RV that I could possibly provide medical services from in the future. Hi everybody, I'm aphroditerosestarfire, and I'm so excited because I finally have my big plan. Then went through my awakening process, my spiritual awakening process, and my remembrances about who I am, and I was called to move down to San Diego and live by the ocean. The question is what was I doing before when I quit? I really wanted to do something where I could utilize all of that skill and training that I have. I wanted to introduce the side of myself, a matrix, and I've paid heavily for it still to this day. So I have a master's level education, and I am a physician assistant, which is the same level as a nurse practitioner. What I want to do with this skill set is I want to test the boundaries of the math, and I really want to get out there. At the same time, I want to provide my skills to the world in the most humanitarian way possible. Campaigning to raise $33 in 3 weeks to buy an RV to travel the edges of this flat earth, providing free, donation-encouraged medical and surgical advice to the RV camper and off-grid communities. So after some setbacks, life changes, having to work again, and COVID, I started my search again for the RV of my dreams along with my boyfriend Dimitri in late 2020. We looked into used rental trucks, used motor homes on Craigslist, RV Trader. We wanted something that was maneuverable, that we could live in, but that was within our budget. So we started looking into shuttle buses and step vans, as Dimitri is a carpenter and could do the renovation. We could do it together. We did tons and tons of research, looking almost every day in 2020 and 2021 at different vehicles. The prices were going all over the place, up and down, but it seemed like the step van and or shuttle bus schoolie option would be our best route as towards our budget and the capabilities of the vehicle. We also were debating whether diesel or gas would be the correct route, and we even looked at some electric vehicles. We ended up looking at some camper vans from the 70s that were pretty dilapidated and gross and way overpriced. I think now the RVs are priced even higher, and most of these are falling apart at the seams, moldy, and would require lots of investment with the vehicle already having high mileage. We even ended up going to the advertised vehicles on RV America, which are the used RVs that people rent out and we went to LA to look at fairly new RVs with very high mileage that were used as rentals that are being sold for an exorbitant amount of money and were absolutely disgusting inside. They didn't even clean the vehicles. Yeah.
Are you hitting on me?
Yeah. You want to buy me an RV?
Sure.
Awesome. Yes.
Just not a 24-foot, a 40-foot.
We quickly figured out that many companies were getting rid of their stock of diesel vehicles in California because they were not going to meet the emission standards that were going to be enacted in 2022. So we were finding some good deals on diesel vehicles that could no longer be registered as commercial vehicles.
You get a lot of calls?
What's that?
A lot of people calling?
For this one?
Yeah.
We do get some, but mainly they're trying to use it for commercial purposes.
Yeah.
And so once they find out that it's not compliant for only 2 more years, that they kind of don't want it.
I saw that the registration's due this month, so like, is there any problem registering it up until 2023?
No. Yeah, you're fine now.
Okay, but it
after
doesn't get smogged until like.
Well, a diesel truck doesn't actually get smogged.
Yeah.
But after 2022, December 31st.
Yeah.
That's when it would be a difficult time to get it registered again because it's not compliant. But I don't know how it works, with what you're doing, how it would qualify or not.
Yeah.
I just don't know.
So it wasn't until May of 2021 that we found a fleet of step fans that we were interested in making bids on at an auction. We found old Betty here, which used to be a Bimbo bread truck, and she had low miles and was a Freightliner 2000 Grumman Olson diesel engine, Allison Cummins. These aren't the final prices, but we ended up getting old Betty for a really good price, and we set out to go pick her up from Yuba City up in Northern California. It's 5 in the morning and we're going to pick up the new step fan. So excited. Get the Now if you're asking yourself, what the heck is a Bimbo bread truck? Well, Bimbo is a giant bread company in Mexico, and it's actually pronounced Bimbo. And it is so big, this Mexican company, that it owns its subsidiary companies in America like C.O.R.E, Entenmann's, and Thomas Bagels. It actually owns those companies. You'll actually see the Bimbo bread trucks in California. I'm not sure what other states you'll see them in too, but they make little desserts and bread and pastries that you will see in the bakery aisle and at gas stations.
Sandwich. Osito, ¿cuál es el secreto de Bimbo? En Bimbo nos levantamos tempranito para repartir el pan todos los días. Me encanta su sabor. Ese es el secreto.
Acabadito de hacer, pan suave, pan Bimbo.
Con el cariño de siempre.
Packed with goodness and baked with love. That's what Bimbo bread is made of. Isn't it nice to know, slice by slice, that something nutritious can be so delicious too? Say Bimbo, B-I-M-B-O, love for the Bimbo bear.
Stay tuned for episode 2, where Dimitri and I drive up to Yuba City, scope out the step van auction yard, and then finally pick up Betty the Bimbo bread truck and see what she's got inside. If you haven't already, please consider becoming a patron on my Patreon channel, where you'll have special access to lots of deleted content from YouTube, including Other Truthers' deleted live streams and videos exposing shady YouTubers. I'm offering a complimentary Skype, Zoom, or regular telephone call to all new tiers to my Patreon channel. No matter what tier you join, I will arrange a phone call or Zoom Skype video call with you if you so desire. So please consider becoming a patron for the latest uploads of my new van life series, and of course, please subscribe to my channel, Aphroditerosestarfire. Thank you.